vinyl community. Welcome to the Inner Sleeve. I'm your host, DR. Tonight's episode is going to be on some recent arrivals, some vinyl arrivals, and the theme is classic thrash on music on vinyl pressings. So without further ado, let's check out what we got. So the first one here is Death Angel, Frolic Through the Park. This album was released in 1989 by Death Angel. This is their second studio album after Ultraviolence. And this pressing is the limited edition on silver vinyl. It is on, so it's a limited edition of 2000. I believe it is on 2 LPs. I know I played it. Yep, it's on 2 LPs. Here's the hype. So again, it's 180 gram. It says it includes Devil's Metal and a bonus D side, and includes an insert and has a special spot varnished sleeve. So let's take a look here first at our record. Again, it's on that silver vinyl, which music on vinyl tends to do a lot. You can see the label. It's kind of a neat little label. Kind of a neat label there. And like I said, it's on 2 LPs. It's just regular 33 RPM. And then I'll go ahead and show you the jacket also here. Do it without the... So you can see they talk about this varnished, so it has like a glossy feel or sticky feel to it. It looks kind of really cool. And the funny thing is, it is not a gatefold, so I don't know why they didn't make it a gatefold. You would think they would have, for 2 LPs in particular. And the insert is pretty basic as well. It is glossy paper. It has lyrics, and then it has a picture of the band here. So you got Rob Cavastani on lead guitar, Mark Asagueda on vocals. I'm really bad at the pronunciation here. Dennis Peppa on bass, Andy Gallion on drums, and Gus Peppa on guitar. And like I said, this is their second studio album. I don't know a lot about these guys. I just started listening to them. But I do know I really like this album. And another one I'm going to show you here. My copy is 804 out of 2000. I don't know if that'll come through on the camera. A lot of good songs on this album. Third Floor is a kick-ass song. That's on side 1. Bored, I love that song. Devil's Metal, it's a great song. Cold Gin, Dehumanization, Silent Killer. I mean, the whole album is awesome. So if you guys know anything about Death Angel, you know that's an awesome album. So we'll take a look at, the next one we'll look at is also Death Angel. Again, music on vinyl. This particular one I just have on black. I had ordered it on red from Pop Market, but when they sent it, it was black. I didn't reach out to them, and they said they didn't have the red left anymore. They said you can keep the black and we'll give you $5 off, and that's what I did. So this one's a 180 gram audiophile vinyl pressing. Like I said, it is just on black vinyl, so maybe not quite as exciting. They do give you it in a poly-lined sleeve on that Geffen label there. Great sounding. Both of these, I should have mentioned in the first one, amazing sounding pressings. Crystal clear, good bass, no noises, nothing wrong with the vinyl at all. Really good quality. In fact, these have been such good quality that I'm going to probably look for more music on vinyl just to get what I can that I like that they've put out. Oh, I'm probably not going to open these up. These I kept them in the original sleeve. Actually, I double sleeved it, so they're taped shut. I think it just has a pretty basic insert. Moving on to the next one. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Act 3 here, released in 1990. So that was the year after I graduated high school. Moving on to Annihilator. This one is called Never Neverland. Again, it's another music on vinyl pressing. This one is limited to 3,500 copies, and it's on velvet purple colored vinyl. Includes an insert, and it's 180 gram audiophile quality. So, just checking my cheat sheets out here. This was from 1990. This was their second studio album after Alice in Hell. That's right. So this was their second studio album. I think this album was the only one where they had the particular singer that's on here. I forget his name. I don't know their band history very well. I can't just spout off here things about it and who's been in the band and all that, but that's what Wikipedia's for, right? So if you guys want to learn more, you can check it out on Wikipedia. I love this colored vinyl. I don't know how well that'll come through on camera, but it's kind of a purple with some bluish and red streaks in it, or swirls, and it looks great. A lot of good tunes on here too. The Fun Palace is what it starts out with. Sixes and Sevens is a classic Annihilator song. Never Neverland has lots of parts to it. Their music is, in my opinion, even more like, there's a lot more variety. It's not all just basic thrash. I mean, you bring a lot of different elements to it, which makes it more interesting maybe. Imperial Dies, starting off side 2, really good song. Craft Dinner, that's a classic. Kind of goofy lyrics, but oh man. The first 3 songs on this side, on side B, I love. Just how well it flows together. Phantasmagoria. Well, and then Reduced to Ashes. I mean, really the whole side is just awesome. And the last one, I'm in Command, which is a kick-ass song as well. Really, really good album. So we'll take a look. I don't think I showed the whole cover here. It's on that Roadrunner Records label. I mentioned mine is 1,310 out of 3,500. And we got the guys in the band. We got Coburn Farr on vocals, Ray Hartman on drums, Dave Scott Davis on guitar, Jeff Waters on guitar, and I think Jeff's like the only one that's been in the band for the whole duration that they've been in existence. Wayne Darley on bass. This one also does have just a basic insert. I'm not going to pull it out again. I got things sealed up, so sorry about that. But we'll go on to our last one here. And this is a band that really hasn't put out much stuff, Exhorder. In addition to this album, which is Slaughter in the Vatican, what a great name, huh? They also had another album right after this, I think in around 92. This one came out 87, so I guess it wasn't right after it. And I think they also just came out with an album in 2019. I really don't know much about the lineup, especially right now, and how things have changed. But again, this is music on vinyl pressing. Really cool cover. Sound quality wise, the other 3 were outstanding. This one's pretty good. It's it doesn't have any issues. The production's not as good, so I think it's maybe not music on vinyl issue, but probably just the original production. It still sounds really good. A lot of really heavy tracks, real fast drumming, really good stuff. This is just on the black vinyl, so nothing insanely cool on this one as far as the color goes, but really good quality vinyl again on that Roadrunner label. Slaughter in the Vatican, side 1. Let's see, we got Death in Vain, Homicide. Desecrator is a kick-ass song, and then Exhorder, another kick-ass tune there by Exhorder. And then on side 2, Tragic Period, Legions of Death, Anal Lust, and Slaughter in the Vatican. A lot of good songs as well. But it does come in a lined sleeve, and I believe it had a basic insert as well, and again it's already sealed up, so I'm sorry I'm not going to show it right now. And I'm just getting into some of these bands that some of these thrash bands like Exhorder, Annihilator, Death Angel that I didn't really grow up on. I was more into the mainstream metal at the time, which for me that would have been when Metallica was starting out, and Megadeth, Slayer. Those were bands that I listened to, and didn't really discover a lot of this other stuff until very recently. And it's been really cool to start getting it on vinyl, and I'm really starting to expand the thrash collection. So maybe someday I'll do a video on my pure thrash collection, if you will. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. And I hope you guys come back, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya.